The polling principles, well, first of all, I am blessed to know the real Poling, Miss Poling Eng, who is an amazing role model. So having worked with her at the Chinese American Planning Council, when I read the polling principles, that is exactly what we all need to strive for to be successful. So the polling principles are directly on point. The polling principles really played out when I became interim president and CEO for the Chinese American Planning Council. And how did it play out? So here was the situation, a 49-year-old nonprofit going through a leadership transition. Okay, so there's a lot of uncertainty there. So the task of the organization was to identify an interim leader for the organization. That happened to be me. So I was selected to come in and implement the strategic plan and to really modernize the infrastructure of the organization. The actions that I took was to transform the leadership team of the organization to help talent emerge, feel valued, and to really contribute in a very different way. So I transformed and created this interactive platform that gave people voice. Okay, so it wasn't just do what you're told to do. It's like, let's figure out who we are and what we need to do to solidify this reputable organization's future. And what was the result of transforming these leadership structures was the organization woke up. It was no longer, I think, feeling stagnant. It became alive. Leaders contributed, felt invigorated. The board was energized. So were the staff. So was I. I mean, energy goes both ways. People say I have infection and my enthusiasm is infectious. Well, it goes both ways. All right, so that was the result. An organization that had a stronger brand, you know, kept its reputation and able to serve its constituents, not missing a beat. How did the polling principles play out? P for priorities. It was very important as the interim leader to be very clear about the vision of the organization and the key things that we needed to get accomplished during this transition period. So absolutely, with great clarity, what are our priorities? O for others. It was about helping each other succeed internally, helping me succeed. I'm helping every employee succeed, and in turn, helping and empowering the community to feel valued, to be seen as an asset and not as a deficit requiring services. L for lead. Obviously, as a leader of a very large organization, it was important to lead with vigor, with intention. So I think the best people, the best leaders are those who lead with vision and execute with passion and precision. So stepping out of job description is really important. I for inspire. Well, of course, we're inspired by achievements of every constituent who comes. So every time they land a job, they inspire us to work harder. And in turn, we inspire and give them a sense of hope, especially in a climate that's tremendously difficult, for people to feel like there are real possibilities to succeed. N, network. Well, boy, did my networking skills really come into play, and also helping all of the senior leaders and the board network. Network comes into play with fundraising and program development. So through networking, we were able to identify new funding sources, new relationships, and also to create innovative partnerships with private and educational sectors. So that's where networking becomes really crucial to an organization's success as well as an individual success. So we need to take our blinders off and really look externally and not internally. We don't know what we don't know. Last but not least, G, grow, of course. As a coach, that's my responsibility and passion, is to help each organization and each employee grow, to see their potential. People didn't realize that they were as capable as they were. So sending people to transformative leadership development programs really changed their outlook. So people, through this period of change, were able to embrace change, able to collaborate, and as a result, grow the organization and personally grow as a professional.